What's up, everyone? Mental Monday here. I'm actually in Green Bay today. You can see there's the academy right there. I'm coaching practice here in 30-ish minutes. Well, I was going to talk about one topic, and then I read an article this morning that was talking about how my generation is volunteering less than previous generations, which I'm not one of those guys. I hate that thing that the world is doomed. This generation is worse than the previous one. I don't think that's true at all. And I think I've actually had other mental Mondays that talk about, statistically speaking, the current generation is doing very well compared to other generations. But said we volunteer less, my generation, and I'm guessing the mid-20s, early 30s. And then I read, I know Facebook is a dying medium, but I was on there, still on there every once in a while. Bobby Douglas, the man, the legend. I hope you guys know who that is. I'm going to tell you who it is in 1 second, if you don't know who it is. He put up a post that said, I want to leave something behind. And to me, I don't know what he meant. I didn't ask him what he meant. I didn't text him. I didn't call him. But, so this post is going to kind of be a tribute to Bobby Douglas. Now, here's the deal. Bobby Douglas, longtime, legendary coach, multiple colleges, first black Olympian for the United States. He coached at Arizona State, he won an NCAA title in 1987, coached at Iowa State for a long time, I believe, was done in 2006, 7, somewhere around there. And so when he puts that post up, I want to leave something behind. It's like, Bobby, you have left something behind. You've left so much behind. And, it's like whether it's Coach Bono at Madison, who I've got the pleasure to know over the last year, or Coach Horton, who coached me my whole career at Missouri. Those guys who were coached by you, like, they have nothing but glowing stories to tell about, and I can't tell you guys how many lessons that you must have taught. And obviously it's just those two individuals, but we can name, another 50. Sean Charles, another guy I coached with, who was coached by you. And so my generation, if you haven't got with it yet, get with it now. One of the most rewarding, one of the best things you can do in your life is to go coach and give back, right? I mean, I do a lot of things in my life, obviously mental money being one, this podcast being another. I do many, many things. And I got to say, for a fact, I think my favorite thing to do in life is coach kids. And I'll tell you guys, in my favorite, if we're going to I'm not going to get down to every nitty gritty, but my favorite thing in life is so many kids are told they can't do stuff, or they're not good enough, or these kind of things. And there's a lot of kids who walk around with a whole bunch of self-doubt in themselves. And the greatest joy I get as a coach is when I've been telling a kid for a long time that he can in fact do something. He can be somebody, whatever it is, whatever goal he's trying to reach. And then he actually gets there, and you see that little light bulb go off in their head, and they know, wow, I put work into this, and I achieved it. And that is it's such a powerful thing. And I remember those things happening to me when I was a child and finally clicking me, because I wasn't necessarily great or successful at anything else. Wrestling was the first thing that I started having real, true success in. And so I remember how that clicked for me, and now I love watching that click for other young people that I get the pleasure to coach. So of all the things I do in my life, I know the favorite thing I do is coach wrestling, and that is my form of giving back. I love it. I know, obviously, Bobby, you coached for 40 years. You gave a lot back. So when you say I want to leave something behind, man, you left bits and parts of yourself with probably every kid you coached for the last 40 years or so. So that's my Mental Monday. I hope my generation starts giving back more. Got to coach. Got to do other things to give back to the next generation, and honestly, it's kind of selfish because it feels great. It's fantastic. Bobby, you left one other thing behind. You were the first person I can remember, because it is becoming popular now. You were the first person I can remember to wear a fanny pack. Now, Joe Rogan's doing it. It's becoming more popular, but no one, to my recollection, wore a fanny pack before Bobby Douglas wore a fanny pack. So you left many things behind, man. I did not intend to honor Bobby Douglas today, but I want to remind you guys, he's the man. If you guys don't know him, look him up, do some research. And that's all I got. I'm going to go coach practice. I hope you guys have a good night. I hope you guys enjoy the Mental Monday. And even if you're a young person, because most of you on Instagram are, make sure you start giving back early and often.